Hello, Capricorn. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your love and life reading focused on the first half of December, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. I am running a little bit late as far as posting these this first half of the month. I'm hoping that they will be on time, but in the event that they're not, you'll know why. I've just been really inundated with private readings, guys, and I'm just playing catch up right now. So anyway, here it is. Let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. This is a general reading. As always, it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from it what makes sense for you and your life, your situation, your relationship, and release the rest. And if you're interested in a private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I use for my readings. All right, guys. So as you can see, I've got a couple of decks here. Both decks by the Flames of Alchemy, Divine Masculine, as well as Divine Feminine. And this is what I'm going to use for the focus messages this time around, Capricorn. Let's take a look and see what the Divine Masculine has at this moment by way of energy, and it can be for male or female. This is simply Divine Masculine energy, so if you happen to resonate with it, take from the messages what makes sense for you. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides for Divine Masculine energy, please bring forward a focus message. Let's grab a couple of them. Rage. Okay, so for some of you guys, there is a Divine Masculine who is in that space of rage, anger, frustration. That's a pretty heavy energy coming forward. Let's grab one more. Fantasize. Very interesting. So I might have a Divine Masculine who's fantasizing about someone. Perhaps part of that rage is not being able to manifest union with a particular Divine Feminine. So that's for some of you guys, however way that's resonating. All right, let's grab some focus messages from the Divine Feminine deck. And again, it's just energy, so it can be for male or female. Take it for how it resonates. So angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. Let's take a look, guys, and see for the first half of December. Let's grab a couple messages for the Divine Feminine. Magnetic pull. Let's grab one more. Imposter. Oh, wow. So I have for my Divine Feminines, you're feeling this particular draw towards a particular person, perhaps a Divine Masculine that you're thinking about for this reading. And perhaps the Divine Masculine is fantasizing about you. But I do have this imposter, so somebody who's pretending to be something that they're not, wearing a false mask possibly. There's some deception going on here. Okay, so let's add to this. Let's see how that comes through in this reading, and however way it resonates for your situation. But perhaps part of the reason why I've got a Divine Masculine who is upset and pissed off is because there's a Divine Masculine that he's fantasizing about that's not being real with him. Perhaps she's feeling this magnetic pull towards somebody else. Okay, so if that makes sense for you. All right, let's take a look and see for Capricorn. Conclusion. Okay, so this is a relationship that has ended. Something has ended, but there is a key here. So somebody holds the key to being able to possibly start fresh, open up a new door. So let's see how this all plays itself out. But there is something that has come to a conclusion. It has ended. Divine Feminine typically is what I pick up off of this card. Grief, which is very similar to the Three of Swords. So for some of my Capricorns, you might be picking up off of a Libra, an Aquarius, or Gemini, since swords are typically air. And it's grief. It's heartbreak. It's heartbreak possibly over a separation. And for my divine feminines who are coming forward with this imposter type energy, perhaps that's why things ended, because there's a divine masculine here that got really pissed off because he was either lied to or somebody was being manipulative or deceptive. Could have been my divine feminine who was doing that. And so things ended up breaking off. You guys went into separation. Interesting. Let's see what else. Yeah, see, somebody's feeling nostalgic. When you're feeling nostalgic over somebody that you used to be with, again, you guys are in separation, you're not together. Feeling nostalgic about how things used to be when you guys were together. Somebody wanting some sort of offer to come forward, either an offer to just start talking, an offer to come back together. But there is a crossroads that is here, which is preventing any sort of movement between the two of you. So let's add to this, Capricorn, with some Twin Flame Journey Tarot. You do not have to identify with a Twin Flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. So yeah, something has come to an end. You guys are at a crossroads and there is this nostalgic energy. You guys are in separation on whatever side of the fence you fall on, whether you are divine masculine or divine feminine. I do feel, though, my divine masculines just not very happy at this time over how things ended. But my divine feminine is still feeling that magnetic pull towards the divine masculine. Four of Wands, fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's a happy card. Foundation and commitment. The Four of Wands is harmony. It's a happy home life, sharing a home with somebody. So for some of you guys, you may have lived together, and perhaps part of this conclusion is that you guys ended up going your separate ways and somebody had to move out. But this could also be indicative of a happy marriage. I mean, the whole package, you know, just being able to picture yourself living this happy life with this person. But you guys are in separation more than likely because there's this crossroads here of the both of you not wanting or not knowing what direction to go at this point. Because I am feeling here that somebody wasn't being truthful. Somebody's heart was broken. But there's still love here. I don't know if it's an equal reciprocation of that love, but somebody is still having feelings over the other person here and really wanting somebody to make an offer. You know, can we please try to work this out? Can we talk over what happened? Can we reconcile? Is this fixable? Got the Ace of Cups right after that. Love initiation. Cups is water energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. It's falling right below that grief card. So for my divine feminines especially, what I'm feeling here is that perhaps you felt as though this divine masculine truly could have offered you everything that you were looking for in love. But something happened here through lies and manipulation. Somebody pretending to be something that they weren't. Coming forward as an imposter. And that really upset my divine masculine here. You know, look at this card. I mean, it's rage. It goes beyond just being angry. This is somebody who feels betrayed, backstabbed, however way that's translating in your situation. And in this instance, I do feel that it is the divine feminine who may have done something to really mess up this whole dynamic of this relationship, because this divine masculine could have actually been a really good partner for the divine feminine. So somebody messed up here. We've got the Hangman right now next to that, new perspective. We've got the Eight of Swords imprisonment, followed by the World card that is falling right below that offer card, and then we've got the Five of Swords. Mind games and control. So that Hangman is offering a new way of seeing a situation that does tap into water energy. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is the need to surrender here, self-sacrifice, the need to let go, and have faith that you can either work things out or be able to find a different path for yourself. That's a part of this crossroads, the inability to make a decision to create any sort of movement here. But the Hangman is letting you know that those difficult times between the two of you have the capability of smoothing itself out. If things were rocky and turbulent before, things will ultimately be more peaceful in your interaction with each other. It might not be that way right now. And that's perhaps why I've got that divine masculine in rage. But give it some time, and eventually I feel things are going to smooth out. Things are going to calm down, and hopefully give you guys the opportunity to be able to discuss things if that's something that you're both wanting. There is a decision that needs to be made by way of that Hangman coming through. And once that decision has been made, either on your part, Capricorn, or the person you're thinking about, peace of mind comes from making that decision. Because what happens is you release what does not serve you, and you make room to receive better. You make room in your life energetically to be able to have better things come to you. So if things seem a little bit confusing right now, that's also a part of that Hangman, because it's giving you the time to look at things in a different way. It is definitely a period of transition and change and healing that is needed here. You got to leave the past behind, leave it where it is, and move forward. You have the capability of working through your problems, Capricorn. You've got that Eight of Swords right after that. Swords energy is air. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Eight of Swords is isolation. It's feeling imprisoned, perhaps in your headspace, not knowing what you need to do. And perhaps that's what's contributing to that crossroads energy. Feeling chained down, like you can't move, isolated. It's like, you know, you've got changes that you need to implement, but you don't know the first step towards making those changes, possibly. And then you've got that World card, okay? So something needs to come to completion. It's a cycle completion. That's a part of the energy of the world. That does tap into Earth energy. So that's your very own energy, Capricorn, as well as Virgo and Taurus. But this is, you can have success if you allow certain aspects of your life to come to completion and to phase out. There's something that needs to come to an end, Capricorn, and I feel it already has, or it's about to. That's why we've got that conclusion card right there. But you've got that key to unlock a different door, a better future for yourself, Capricorn. And certain things in your life need closure, I feel. That's another part of that World card, that energy. To make you whole once again. It does tap into celebration of life. Things finally smoothing out, as I mentioned earlier, and just being more peaceful. This is triumph, after all. The world is yours to command in however way you see fit. This is tapping into your happiness now, Capricorn. Positive events that you have the capability of making that happen. and the desire from you to want to succeed in all areas of your life, whether that's got something to do with a job, your career, your relationship, your family life, your health, whatever it is, your dreams, everything and anything. If the desire to succeed is there, you can achieve all of your goals, Capricorn. Use this last month of the year to really step on that accelerator and make things happen for yourself. For those of you thinking of moving, it could be tapping into that as well, a change of residence or a job. Now, as far as your love life, a relationship has the capability of starting over on a new foundation. That's for some of you guys. So even though you're in separation or it may have ended badly, if you have or are dealing with a divine masculine who's still really pissed off right now and just upset, they just need time. So perhaps take a step back and just allow them to cool down and just see things from a different perspective, as indicated by that hangman, so that you guys can actually come together and work through those obstacles. The World card can actually help you achieve that. It's tapping into unexpected money as well for some of you. But yeah, you have the capability of coming out on top if you want in your life, Capricorn. If you feel that you've just been hitting rock bottom in whatever area of your life you've been trying to constantly work on and it just keeps not working out, you just keep going down, 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 you know, the World card has the capability of helping you rise and to uplift yourself, uplift the quality of your life. Interesting how we do have that Five of Swords coming through here. Mind games and control. And perhaps that's how my divine masculine is interpreting the situation, you know, to put somebody into that space and dealing with somebody that's coming through as an imposter. You know, yeah, that would certainly upset someone. If you have given your all to this person, if they end up not being who they said they were, or through their actions, it's just not matching up to what they're saying. Five of Swords as well is adversity, it's conflict, it is feeling defeated in life. It's a very tense energy. But I feel here, Capricorn, that you can overcome that. You've got some nice cards here. You've got the Ace of Cups. You've got the Four of Wands. Promise of a happy life, a happy future, harmony. And then you've got the World on your side. Okay, so even though there are some challenging energies here, I do feel you can overcome them. And you can put your life onto a better path, a better direction here. All right, let's focus right back to love and romance here. And let's see what the romance angels can add to this for you, Capricorn. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through here. Love yourself first. Look at this next card. Reconciliation. So, yes, you have to work on yourself first. You have to offer this cup of love to yourself first and make sure your own cup is filled in order for you to extend your love beyond yourself to somebody else. But I do see here that for some of you, there is a potential of working things out. Let your friends help you. Perhaps you guys have mutual friends together. Ask for and accept support from others. This could be the one. This could be the one. So you guys may still have a chance at achieving this foundation and commitment in your relationship, that happy home life, that harmony, a happy marriage, a happy future, happy family life. They're coming forward as your person, Capricorn. This could be the one. You deserve love. And some of you need to release an ex. So take it for however way that's making sense for you. Some of you have a reconciliation that's coming through. It's very important for you to love yourself. This person, for some of my Capricorns that you will be reconciling with, this is your person. Okay, deep in your heart, you know that they are ultimately the one for you. And yes, for some of you, perhaps this person coming forward as an imposter could be your ex. It's time to let that individual go. And perhaps for my divine feminines, this magnetic pull is towards this individual that's meant for you. Okay, so however way that makes sense in your life. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. What else do we need to know at this time? Spirit signs. Spirit is trying to guide you towards a particular direction. Look at this, the soul calling, life purpose. Trust in the direction that you and your life is going at this time, Capricorn. Trust in your gut instincts, your intuition. This is interesting. Money, guns, and alcohol. And we've got kept letters. Bottom of the deck is embracing the light. Wow, guys. Okay. So I can't help but go back to this rage card with this divine masculine energy. Money, guns, and alcohol. Okay, I feel for some of you who have a temper, who may possess guns, drink too much, could certainly be tapping into that. And it's coming through here if that is certainly a part of the energy that you surround yourself in. And for some of my divine feminines, if you know that this is something that your divine masculine is engaged in, that's something to kind of pay attention to that. Kept letters. This could certainly tap into emails, text messages, physical notes and letters, emails, voice messages, however way that's being communicated. You're feeling nostalgic. You're remembering this person when times were good, reminiscing about certain exchanges, conversations that you have had with each other. Certainly wanting them back. And for some of you, you will have that opportunity to reconcile with this individual. And I feel here, it's so interesting with this grief card, you know, whenever we are in this space, we're surrounded by so much darkness and heavy energy. And this is coming through, embracing the light. And this to me is certainly tapping into your faith and just knowing that the sun will come out again and things will improve, things will be uplifted, things will get better in your life, Capricorn, if you allow the healing and if you allow that light in. Let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Let's take a look and see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What else do we need to know at this time for the first half of December, please? For the first half, what do we have? We've got energy alignment, names. If you happen to be seeing your significant other's name or whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, it's definitely trying to grab your attention. Whether that attention is negative in nature or positive in nature, you're the only person that would be able to decipher that. Okay, because not everybody's going to want a reconciliation. Not everybody is going to want to come back together with a particular person that you have in mind for this reading. But I do feel for those of you especially who hold the key, who are feeling nostalgic about this particular connection and are wanting an offer from this person that you're thinking about, You guys can come back together. Next card is milk and nourishment. Either Capricorn, you love to drink milk, or the person that you're focused on, perhaps they love milk. That could certainly be one interpretation. But this is also the need to nourish a relationship that perhaps has just been dead in the water. And you both need to feed it with love and attention and healing in order for it to flourish once again. And look at the bottom of the deck. Bridge, reconciliation. So that is a second reference for two people, Capricorn, to work it out and come back together. Okay, so it's not a done deal. There's a chance for some of you guys to come back together. Okay, so let me set these guys aside and let's go ahead and add to this with some Lovers Oracle. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn for the first half of December. Yeah, so there's a chance that you guys can work it out for some of you guys who are open to that. Okay, let me grab this bottom card as well. It's totally cloudy here where I'm at, so sorry if it gets a little bit dark at times. Okay, we've got the Wait card coming through here. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Exactly. So yes, we've got a couple references to reconciliation, but that can only happen when both people are ready. So if there is no communication at this time, just allow things to unfold the way it is meant to, Capricorn, and I feel it's just a matter of time before you hear from this individual. Okay, the next card, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So for those who are in this dark space of grief, perhaps there is a reason why that happened. It may not make sense to you at this time, but through the turmoil of separation, not being with the one that you want to be with, a blessing will reveal itself. So again, that goes back to waiting and just allowing life to unfold the way it is meant to. The other card, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And once again, I can't help but tap into that grief card. Even this rage card, you know, because that's a very painful energy to be in. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances. Okay, so if you allow it, you can create healing there. Just give it some time, guys. All right, let's add to this with some healing messages for you, Capricorn, to close out this reading. Let's grab some final thoughts, some healing messages for you, Capricorn, for the first half of December. I'm going to grab the, oh my gosh. Whoa. Look at this. For some of you, there is a new love that is going to be coming into your life. Okay? So once you release your ex and make room to receive in your life, somebody else will be coming in as your new love. And who knows, that person could be the one for you. New love and romance. Look at that. This is what's going to heal your heart, Capricorn. So it could either be a new love, a new person, or a new start at love with the person that you are wanting to reconcile with. All right, but there is a lot that's going to be going on in your love life, possibly for the first half of December. Capricorn, wow. So allow life to happen and see this come to fruition. I feel for some of you, we've got two references to reconciliation here. There is a potential that you guys can come back together. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it this time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, if you're interested in a private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will see you guys real soon with more readings. Take care, Capricorn. See you next time.